Obviously has been very busy, a lot going on right now. And what I see, you have Vancouver behind you. Is it just still pretty much kind of rainy in the metro area?
Yeah, it's really the light variety rain for us at this point. The majority of the moisture, the heaviest rain is still to the north. Still expecting that to arrive here tonight, closer to about 9 o'clock this evening, and then continue on through those overnight hours. Along with that, gusty winds will be arriving with that next cold front on the way. It's 52 right now, Vancouver. Looking at the Columbia River in the background now, from this perspective, it's a little bit skewed. It looks like this building is rather close to the river, and granted, it is right on the riverfront. But just to let you know, at this point in time, we're not worried about the Columbia River going over its banks. We are concerned about numerous rivers across Oregon and Washington, the western sides, especially leading into the coastline. We're going to have that list for you coming up a little bit later in the newscast. But your temperatures now are in the mid-50s. Look at the drastic difference here. The Dalles 35. We have Pendleton at 33. This is where you still have snow out towards the Dalles and eastern Oregon. Not at all as you look to the west side of the Cascades. This is Seaside right now. And again, you can see right along the promenade, there's plenty of standing water out there. This is high tide, so we're seeing water levels coming right up to that semicircle where everybody pulls out to drive and look out and about at the stormy weather. That's exactly where the water is leading up to at this point in time. Big logs out there also on the beach to watch out for. Looking out and about, this is the Willamette River, and you can see it looks full. It'll be running fast and high. 54 right now in Portland. Temperatures overnight tonight not really changing much. We're going to stay with the low 50s. Here are your rain totals. This is just since midnight. Kelso coming in close to 2 inches of rain. A big variety, but this really shows you the trend of where the majority of that moisture is really focused. So look at Portland. You're at about a ½ inch of rain, as well as Troutdale. As soon as you make your way down towards Salem, you're looking at about a 1/10 of an inch so far. The majority of the moisture is going to be focused over western Washington and northwest Oregon. Look at Astoria. We picked up more than 4 inches of rain so far, definitely shattering the last record for this day for that area, which was just a little over 3 inches of rain. And now we're breaking that record. We'll see if we get to that point today for Portland. We did yesterday, where we picked up more than 1 inch of rain. So the big concerns continue to be excessive rainfall. The heaviest showers expected tonight through tomorrow morning. That plus still the snow melt continues because our snow levels are now well above 5,000 feet. So we're getting that into the mix too. So that flood watch will continue for this area. You can see it really covers a large area, western Washington, western Oregon, the foothills, all the way out to the coast. That continues through tomorrow night. But really, the map is colorful. There's a lot going on here. Not only is flooding a concern, additional snow a concern for the mountains, but now we're talking about strong winds that expected with the arrival of that cold front later on tonight through early tomorrow morning. So it'll be dark at that point when the worst of the winds are arriving. So down trees, a big concern with all of this. This is what we're seeing on radar right now. Again, the majority of the moisture really focused on western Washington. We're just getting the light variety at this point in time, but all of this is going to be shifting south here as soon as we get closer to about 8 or 9 o'clock tonight. Wind gust forecast. Wind gusts along the coast could reach anywhere from 55 to 60 miles per hour, so that high wind warning will be in effect. But look at what's happening for us right here in the valley. Of course, this is just one model depiction, but you see the range here. Wind gusts could range anywhere from about 30 miles per hour upwards of 45 miles per hour. The strongest winds transition to the east as soon as we get to tomorrow morning. Then we're expecting gusty winds over the foothills, heading over the Cascades. So driving once again over those mountain passes is going to be tough as a result. So that 7-day forecast, it does include a break in the weather finally. That'll be Saturday and Sunday for us. And temperatures by then will be in the upper 40s. But guess what? There's more rain in the forecast for next week. So that's something that we're watching closely.
Yeah, everybody working and holding out to the weekend. Thanks, Natasha.